this session today, we shall be understanding about an interesting and easier concept in Power BI called visual interactions. Come on, let's understand what exactly it means. To save time, I got my notes ready. Of course, need to do minor modifications. Here we go. Visual interactions. It's a property using which a selection or highlight of data point is nothing but the box or the entry or the cell you see in Power BI visual. In one visual you select something that would automatically filter other visuals in the same page. If you want the filters across other pages, we have other concept waiting for us next level, very next level. For now, in the same page, you would like to have auto filtering of data. I mean, you click on India, it should give you Indian states. You click on, for example, a different country, it should give that particular states. You click on one particular entry, it should give the relevant filtered data on the other visual in the same page. Come on, let's experience visual interactions slowly step by step. So for this purpose, I'll take you to the Power BI desktop. I'll just type there Power BI desktop so that I get the required tool. Let me click on this particular tool. Well, let's wait. And once it is launched, our requirement friends. Yes, you would see by default this particular screen. Let me save it to a particular location. I'll save it to a particular location. I'll call it as visual interactions report. I'll just save it. The notes includes this particular report anyway. Let's observe it carefully. I'll minimize the filters to make more room for my canvas, the white space, the design window. Minimize the filters for now. We'll take filters separately later classes. In next 2 to 3 concepts we'll talk about them. Now, get data and CSV. Any source is okay. For now, I'll take a text or CSV. Here is my notes. Get data, text or CSV. Okay, get data, text or CSV. And once I go there, I'll select one particular item, any item of your choice. For now, I'll take some dimension city item. Well, so here it is friends, our requirement. Get data, text or CSV, and select the required item. Next. So back to my screen. So here we go friends. Yes. In text or CSV, select the customer data, load. So select the required, I got this is an older file anyway, a old file. Select the customer data and click load. Okay, now let's wait for a few moments. We get the data this way, the older data that I have. I click load. Let me load it like this. Now our next step. Once you load the data, yes, it's a bit bigger file. Remember, we are copying the data from data source to Power BI desktop environment for the purpose of reporting. My source data is bit huge, so it is obviously taking longer time to load, and this is the complete data available now. This is the complete structure of the data. Well, so this is your actual data available now. This is the one. Now our requirement. Go to data. So this is how you can verify your existing data that you loaded from this historical old date modified value. For now, it's a single table, single data, and now let's see the reporting part. So select customer data, load, and then select table visual. From visualizations pane, okay, from visualizations pane, this particular pane, come across all the visuals one by one in our next classes. For now, I'm taking table visual. Select table visual. You may increase or decrease the size of the table. Then select, I would say for now, country, and next I would like to get state. Say state, province, country, state, and next I would like to have city. Forget about this NA for now, just leave it. Focus on the remaining. So country and state and city, you got all the values. Then next, so here it is, country, state, city, and apart from this, let me have information about the latest record population or latest recorded population. Okay, I got some data like this. Now our requirement, here it is, population column, the latest recorded population. From below visualizations format, from below visualizations format, below visualizations format, and here you would see grid format, and in the grid format I would like to include text size. For example, I would say some 20 size, okay, and accordingly I'll increase the value like this, the size of my table or the table visual. So grid text size, increase the table size if required, and we have done it just now. You can see here we are increasing the table size in this way. Next, from visualization pane include tree map. From visualization pane, yep, here it is. Click outside the table visual, okay. Click outside the table visual. First click outside the table visual and then click on tree map. You may ask me, why to click outside? Simple. If you're already active on the table and if you click tree map, it will change the existing visual shape automatically. You don't want that, right? You would like to have a new visual now. Control Z, take it back, Control Z, and what I do, click outside the table and tree map. Now in the tree map, I would like to include tree map, and then here it is. From fields pane, this particular pane called fields pane. From fields pane, select country, and for example, I would like to include, say, last population date. Or yes, I'll put this way, not country, I'll say for now region. I'll provide some region. I'll just give you some values like this. Yes, or I'll say sub-region. So only one sub-region is there. And I have cities, I think too many cities, right? It's too many cities. No, not city. Well, we have got options, to group the things anyway. So for now, I'll take this way. For example, again, too many locations. One region. Yes, perfect. I'll go for sales territory. This particular sales territory. I click on sales territory and latest recorded population. From fields pane, select sales territory and population fields and observe the tree map. What next? Here it is, friends. Select tree map. Okay, select tree map. Make sure you are selecting this one. You are selecting the tree map and go to visualizations format. Go to visualizations format. Tree map. From the tab or button below visualization format button. From the tab or the button below visualization called format button. This one, friends. Format button. Here I'll go to data labels on. Data labels on. Okay. Once we get the data labels on, set the font size. I'll provide the font size like this. Give some font size. Data labels on, say font size. Next. Here it is. Category labels. Go to down category labels. I'll increase the category labels as well like this. This one. Increase the category labels. Category labels on and set the font size and save the report. Let me save the report. Now here it is. Well, our report is ready, friends. Let's test it now. How to test the visual interaction? Remember the definition? Visual interaction means a property using which the selection or highlight of a data point, the selection or highlight of data point in one visual will auto filter other visuals. Now there is a term called related. We'll talk about relations and data modeling activities separately. For now, other visuals for now. Here it is. What does it mean? Selecting southeast, you get only southeast data here, left side. Select far west, you get only far west data. Select mid east, you get only mid east data. Or select New England, you get only New England data or southwest data. Well, to verify this data, you may include that column as well, sales territory column. And that particular column, sales territory column, I would like to get it in this way, at the top, first column. Here it is. Now click on mid east, you get only mid east data. Click on southwest, you get southwest data. Far west data. Southeast, southeast data. And one more thing. For example, you click once again on southeast, everything get deselected. Click on Great Lakes data, friends. Okay. Now uncheck or click once again on the Great Lakes. Okay. Then everything gets unselected now on the left side. Everything is highlighted on the right side. So check selecting mid east. Only mid east here. Again click on mid east. Everything is highlighted. Nothing is filtered at the left side. Everything highlighted on the right side. Nothing goes filtered on the left side. Next. Well, we got this information now. So select, for example, I'll say mid east for our nodes. Mid east in tree map. Only the mid east details are filtered in table visual. Same way, for example, I would select Great Lakes, or for example, I'll take it as Far West. Well, Far West in tree map visual, only the Far West data are filtered in the table visual. This is from the tree map visual. Same way, from table visual also we can do that. Select, for example, only city. Only few cities you select. Or sort by city, or sort by state, otherwise sort by state or city. And here you select few cities. See the difference. You select few cities. You keep selecting few cities. And once you keep selecting few cities, automatically, see that something is happening on top. Observe that, friends. Something happening on top, it says refresh. Observe that, friends. So here, you keep selecting few cities. And you get a refresh onto the right side. You may ask me, still it is only 0.1 million or 0 million. No worries. To make it work in an easier way, sort by last record date or last recorded population date. Highest on top. Now select. See there, friends. You get 25 million. This one 15 million. Here 8 million. For the selected values, I would like to select top 10 rows. Say, I would like to select top 10 rows. Now, our top 15 rows. Then their fraction would be appearing here. Highlighted. See there? You got a tooltip called highlighted tooltip. This one. Well, southeast, total it is 88 units, 88k units, whereas highlighted is only 18 units. Out of 88, only 18 units. This is called visual interaction. Here it is. For here, what you do? Click on population column to sort the data, highest on top, and select 1 to 10 rows. Well, here it is. What happens? This auto highlight the fraction of data in the tree map visual for respect to country, or say for respect to this one, what we call it as territory, right? Sales territory. Respect to sales territory. See the difference. So you select only few things. For now, for example, everything is fine. You select particular population, it says 25 million. Here it is. There are visuals coming up next that gives us information on getting the percentage values. For now, you are getting all the values as per the default option millions. Next, tooltip, an additional pop-up window that is auto visible when we hover the mouse on any data point in any visual. This is the data point, friends. Blue data point, gray data point, yellow data point, red or orange data point, or for example another gray data point, etc. Click or hover the mouse and we see the data point with a tooltip. This is called the tooltip. Now for visual interactions, the tooltip will show additional highlighted volume or highlighted data. See the difference? It will show something called as highlighted data. What does it mean? Select, and now you will see, friends, highlighted data. See the third one, highlighted, this one. In case if there is no visual interaction at all, hover the mouse, it shows only sales territory and latest recorded population. No highlight is there. Well, next. To enable tooltip for the table. Yes, by default, tooltip is enabled for the tree map, friends, this one. But table, tooltip is not enabled. To enable the tooltip for the table, select table visual, go down to format, and there you got tooltip on. Tooltip should be on. Now you will see a nice tooltip here. And we can customize the required colors also. For example, I want label color yellow and value color as some dark like this. Here it is. Or value color I want some dark, and whereas background color I would like to have some white color, something like this. Well, so it is yellow color, label would be something like this, red color. Now friends, here it is. Here we got it, friends. Format, okay, tooltip, and down you would be able to find the information. Next. Very, very important part. Last and final item. How to disable or how to edit visual interactions. For example, you click on far east or far west, you got all far west data, right? You click on mid east, you get all mid east data. Now my requirement, you don't want this information, you don't want the filtering. Go to view, go to format, and there in format we see edit interactions. Click on edit interactions. Go to format, edit interactions, and here we need to click on none. Click on none. Then I click on Great Lakes, still I will see Southwest. I click on Southwest, still I see Mid East. Right? No filtering occurred now. If I click on filter, then Mid East, Mid East. Great Lakes, Southwest, Southwest. That's how it works. I repeat once again, friends. Go from home, go to format, edit interactions. Now see what happens here. You click on tree map, then click on edit interactions. You would like to disable the filter, right? Your requirement is to disable the filter. Click on the small circle. That's it. It will disable the visual interaction. Click on far east, you will still see all other mixed territory data. Southeast, you will still see everything. But if you would like to enable the visual interaction, simply click on the filter button here, this one, friends. Click on filter. This will enable visual interaction again. The same is mentioned here. Select tree map. From menu, item, top format, edit interactions. Then you see a set of additional 2 buttons. These 2 are the additional buttons you have. these two. Yes, for controlling the visual property or controlling the interactive visualization property. What are they, friends? Circle to click to disable this one. Circle. Then no more filtering. Other one, yes, here it is. Other one, you got filter. Remember, I highlighted tree map playing with the table. Highlight the tree map and control the table here for filter or none. Now click on filter, then what happens now? Here it is. Great Lakes, Mid East, etc. So circle is to disable, filter is to enable. This is how you practice this concept of visual interactions. Okay, then once you practice this concept of visual interactions, finally you will simply save the report. Step number 5, save the report, either PBIT or PBIX. Well, you'll do this way. Next, there is something called as spotlight. This property is used to highlight a particular visual. See there, friends? To highlight a particular visual, we use spotlight. I mean, for example, I would like to highlight my table. Right now, both are highlight my tree map. Right now, both visuals are highlighted. Now, click on spotlight. Where to click? See there, friends. Dot dot spotlight. See there, friends. Dot dot spotlight. Click. Then table is grayed out and you got this highlighted. Now any click on table will again disable the spotlight. It will again disable the spotlight. Well, any click on the table. Same way, click on spotlight. This one. Once you click on spotlight, it will again disable or make the other visuals inactive or make the other visuals grayed out. Highlighting the current visual. That is called spotlight. And other important one we have called focus mode. This one. This property is used to zoom a particular visual. Here it is. For example, click on the small button here, the broadcast button you see here. Click. It will give you a bigger picture of your data, something like this. Or back. Just to zoom the data, select a particular visual and say focus mode. See that, friends? We got it ready. And back. Well, with this information, we'll stop for today. You'll practice all these concepts so that we'll be ready for the next part. Well, so before we wind up, here is a step spotlight. How? Select a visual, for example, table or tree map. What next? Click on dot 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 you see at bottom or top or bottom, any of them, any of the sides, either bottom or if the visual is down, you will see on top. Dot dot dot, more options. More options. Button you see at top or bottom of the visual. And there you got spotlight. Well, same way, focus mode. Yes. I don't think step number 5, saving the report, require anything. I'll simply say it's save. Well, friends, just to save space and to get the things in an easier way for you to read and get the things. Perfect. Let's continue. Focus mode. Select a visual. Select a visual and click on the broadcast button. Broadcast button, also called a visual header button, we call it broadcast button. You see at the top or bottom corner of the visual. Bottom of the visual. Well, this zooms the visual data. Well, with this information, let me just save the report and we're done for today. We'll practice all these things carefully and in our next class we'll understand few more interesting and important things one by one. Please practice, friends. Thank you very much.